A lot of you guys had a lot of things to say about the F-22 Raptor in one of my latest videos, including the lack of a head-mounted display system and off-board sight capabilities for things like the AIM-9X. Let me just say, you guys don't know the full story. Before we dive into this video, I'd greatly appreciate it if you guys hit that like button and subscribed. Only 11% of you guys are currently subscribed, and that is actually down from recent weeks, so I'd really appreciate it if you guys subscribed. So, in my latest video, I talked about the F-22 Raptor and how I didn't think Gaijin was going to be able to make it a poor aircraft due to money reasons. A lot of you guys said there's no way the Raptor will be the best 5th generation fighter because it doesn't have a head-mounted display system or off-board sight capabilities, which is true, until you look at the upgraded F-22. Like a lot of other aircrafts, the F-22 Raptor has undergone a lot of upgrades over the years. And I'm not even talking about the F-22 2.0 version. I am talking about just the upgrades rolled to the F-22 in the mid-2000s. So a lot of you guys don't actually seem to know that the F-22 Raptor, when it came into service, did not receive the AIM-9X. And it didn't even receive the AIM-9X until the mid-2000s. Same with a head-mounted system. So the F-22 Raptor eventually received the Scorpion system. This is the same as on the F-16. And that happened in the late 2020s and mid-2010s. As far as I'm aware, the upgrades probably, if I recall, started happening in 2022, 2023, and was planned out in 2015 through 2018. The F-22 received the AIM-9X during this time integration as well. So it is a very, very real possibility what Gaijin ends up doing, and this is, you guys were correct about a few things. I just want to note that. Also, if I say anything that is incorrect in this video, please do let me know down below in the comments so people can stay informed properly. The F-22 will not be the best 5th generation fighter when it is originally added, because there is no way Gaijin is going to add an upgraded Raptor late, at least not right away, unless they add them both at the same time, which I just personally do not think they will. So yes, you guys are correct. When the 5th generation aircraft come, the F-22 will not be the best, because they will, add even the first J-20 and Su-57 variants are almost a decade to 2 decades newer than the Raptor. I still think the Raptor will be able to hold its own, but you guys, yes, you are correct. It will not have a head-mounted display system, it will not have the AIM-9X, and it will only have, the AIM-120C or D. But that's not necessarily the worst issue. My issue is with all of you guys that were saying, hey, it's gonna suck forever because it doesn't get these things, which it just isn't true. The Raptor did receive a head-mounted queuing system, and the Raptor absolutely did receive the AIM-9X. I just want to note that, it was an AIM-9X that was used to shoot down the weather balloon back a couple years ago now. So it isn't like the F-22 Raptor has not been upgraded, because it has. It's a very real possibility the F-22 gets arrived, and honestly, in my opinion, in 3 stages. I would imagine that Gaijin will add an F-22A, or a YF-22 even, and this would just be your, 6 to 8 missiles, I'd have to double check on that, and would be your early AIM-120s for the Raptor, the AIM-9M, no HMD, but pretty good stealth. And then the second stage would be the improved air, or the actual addition of air-to-ground, because the Raptor did not receive air-to-ground munitions when it was first introduced into service, but it did later on. The second integration of the Raptor would add air-to-ground capabilities, and give it the AIM-9X. And the third integration would give it the head-mounted queuing system, more improved air-to-air missiles, and more improved air-to-ground missiles, and maybe electronic countermeasures and other things like that. There's a very real possibility that that's what Gaijin does. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are down below in the comments. I will just say, if you don't believe me, feel absolutely free to Google it. The only thing I may have gotten wrong were the dates, but it is indeed true. The Raptor did not arrive into fleet service with the United States Air Force with the AIM-9X. It used the 9M. A lot of you guys were seeming to get that incorrect. And then also, saying that it never got HMS, HMD, not true. It did. It just took, 4 decades because the F-22 didn't actually need it. The Raptor has all of the things it needed, and the Air Force didn't see a reason to give it a off-board static queuing system until much later in life. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope it got some things that were incorrect, fixed in the previous video, and just gave you guys some more information to work with when the F-22 is eventually added. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I appreciate you guys watching it, and I will see you guys in the next one.